The invention is, in short, a pivoting ramp. The ramp that we all use today is a straight ramp. That straight ramp only allows us to go straight. That one motion is a big factor for a lot of different issues. For example, dangerous and hazardous situations.
Through my own trials of installing a door myself, I just thought there had to be a better way than using a 6-foot level and trying to find both directions. You just can't hold that. So what we established over the years here is a disposable level that'll be put directly onto the doors before it gets shipped out to you when it's manufactured.
It's a really old concept. It goes all the way back in the United States to the Constitution, that we promote progress of science and the useful arts by giving inventors this limited time in which they're the only ones who can, or they can exclude others from using their inventions. More fundamentally, I think it really gets to the idea of the American dream, that if you're an inventor or an entrepreneur, it gives you this opportunity to take something out of your garage or something that you have on a sketchbook and make a business out of it without having to worry about others just copying or taking the hard work that you put into starting something.
LegalCORPS was started as a nonprofit organization that is independent. It's run with a very small staff housed at the Minnesota State Bar Association. And it connects low-income entrepreneurs, startup nonprofits, and small businesses with attorneys that can help them with a variety of legal matters. Corporate status, starting a nonprofit, bylaws, licensing, basic contracts, non-disclosure agreements. And since 2011, the Inventor Assistance Program has helped over 350 Minnesota inventors with patent matters, and over 20 patents have issued through the program in just 5 years.
To be an entrepreneur, there is a great amount of teamwork involved. Even if it's just about amount of people believing in you, it still comes down to the other people and those pieces that make the puzzle come together.
Nobody understands delivery ramps to the extent that somebody who works with delivery ramps every day will. Michael has that technology down. He knows what the challenges are. He knows what the opportunities are. But you also need to have the technical background and the legal background to be able to have that negotiation with the patent office. So we're really facilitators. We help people who know what's needed in the industry translate that into the technological and legal description that you need to work with the patent office.
An inventor who's working with the IAP and working on a patent application can also apply to LegalCORPS to get help with business matters. An attorney who's a LegalCORPS volunteer can help them form a corporation, can help them with non-disclosure agreements so they can shop their invention around, help with licensing agreements, leases, basic contracts, and those kinds of matters which are necessary to enable them to turn their invention into a business.
This is well without a reach financially for me. Although they were trying to give me a break on the retainer fee and things like that, it just, because I know my numbers with running the house and having a job and things like that, it was still out of reach. It was going to be impossible. So without LegalCORPS, honestly, I would have had no reason to make these drawings. I would have had no reason to pay for these prototypes and have people draft them. Without LegalCORPS, honestly, I wouldn't have as much self-satisfaction to this point, because I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I've been immobilized.
My experience working with the LegalCORPS Inventors Assistance Program has been that the inventors are really invested in their ideas. These are often first-time inventors, people who are planning on starting a business, people for whom this is really the all-or-nothing bet. They want to start something totally new and different. I find that usually they're really invested in the process. Last week Michael and I were talking, and he was asking if it would be okay if he took until 2 in the morning to get back to me on a draft. Like, these people are immediately working on whatever we send them. They care a lot. And that's really gratifying to see how appreciated our work can be and how valuable it is to the inventors.
All the parts, when clicked on the door, will help to set. Even though LegalCORPS technically only provided me patent help, they gave me so much more. They were, I could call them with anything, and they would talk to me as a friend almost, not a client. You know, I wasn't feeling like I was bothering them or I was going to get a bill in the mail, or these are really professional people that are trying to give back, and thanks to LegalCORPS, Gentry Tools, we're poised to really grow nationally and potentially globally. We've started our first pilot program with a major window company in Canada. They've been a great success and a support just to help us work out the tweaks and feel confident moving forward. We've had large meetings with great companies in Minnesota here already, and large potential distributors. So it's just one of them things. We're trying to hang on and keep it going the way it's going.
For me, it's definitely about team. I couldn't be here without them. And I feel like really I'm just I'm the ball boy that happens to be on a championship team.